Hi guys, Crochet and Connect here. I'm coming to you today with my September crochet calendar patterns, and I know they're a little bit late, but and also just a couple of whips and a purchase I made a couple of weeks ago. So as usual, I will start off with my September patterns. So actually this is August 31st and September 1st was a bobble rug. September 2nd, 3rd, and 4th is a blue cat. 5th and 6th is part 2 of the cat. September 7th and 8th was the fleece floral quilt. I guess you just crochet squares of fleece together. That's what it looks like. September 9th, 10th, and 11th is called Opa's hat. It's just a guy's hat. Or an old man hat, kind of. The 12th and 13th is flower cravat. It's kind of cute. The 14th and 15th is basket weave Afghan square. That's a really nice square. I wouldn't mind putting that in a blanket sometime. The 16th, 17th, and 18th is lacy shell skirt. There it is there. The 19th and 20th is part 2 of the skirt. So that's what it looks like, not on a person. The 21st and 22nd is the unbreakable yarn bowl. 23rd and 24th is part 2 of the yarn bowl. That's actually really cute. I'm seriously considering making one of those. But I say that about a lot of patterns in this calendar, and I haven't made anything from it yet, so we'll see. The 26th and 27th is the boho bag. There it is there. The 28th and 29th is part 2, and there's a close-up of the bag there. It's a pretty cute bag. September 30th is actually on another card with October 1st, so I'll show that next month. And the September bonus pattern is Unhappy Little Slug. And here is part 2 and a closer up picture of the slug. It's pretty cute. So yeah, so those were the September patterns. Nothing too exciting, but there's some nice stuff in there. So now my whips, the same whips that I showed you last time. I still haven't finished either of them. I made more progress on the blanket. That's the back, where all the tails are. This is the front here. I'm close to being done, I think. There are 32 rounds, and where is my row counter? I forget which row I'm on. I'm on row 19 of 32 rounds, so it shouldn't take me too much longer to finish this. Oh, there we go. Although I have been working more on my other whip because it's a lot more bigger and involved, and I don't have much time to get it done now. I have about 4 months left. Well, obviously it's going to be a lot longer until the baby starts playing with it, but I don't know how much time I'm going to have to crochet after the baby gets here, so I'm going to try to get as much done before then as possible. So I have been working on, as I showed you last time, the tree part of the Into the Jungle toy. It'll have circular animal toys that stack onto the cone here. I think the last time I showed you I only had the tree trunk part done. Now I have the grass done. It shouldn't have taken me this long to do the grass, but I slacked a lot, and I also did it incorrectly and had to rip it all out and start again, because as you can see here, the grass is supposed, sorry about that, not a very sturdy little tripod. Okay, the grass is supposed to lay flat, as it is doing now. When I first crocheted it, you may remember from my explanation in my last video, I had to do a lot of increases on the stitches around the cone because I used thinner yarn for the cone. And then I used the regular size yarn I was supposed to use for the grass, and using that with more stitches than the pattern called for because I increased the cone rate. So using the thicker yarn for the grass with all of these extra stitches was making the grass kind of ripple, and it was not sitting flat, and it was very difficult to work with all the ripples, and it wasn't coming out right at all. And so I was just going to leave it, but then it was frustrating me too much and I had to rip it out and do it all again. But now the grass is done, so that's good. I think I lost a stitch there. I'll have to redo that. So now the grass is done, and just remind everybody what it looks like. There is the completed toy there, and that is the tree. So I have the trunk and the grass done, and now I just have to start on the leaves. I was going to start on the leaves today, but I ended up doing a lot of housework and now making this video, and so I haven't started on that yet. I hope to finish that really soon and get started on the animals really soon because I'm really stacking and I want to get this done. I also want to get this blanket done because there are a lot of other things I want to get to now because, update, we found out we are having a girl, and there are so many girl things I want to make. It is insane. I know I'm not going to get to very many of them at all, but there's just so many girl things in my pattern books that I want to make. So I want to get these done ASAP so I can start on other things, and also a Christmas stocking. So there's that. And the next thing I want to show you is my recent purchase. I did recently get rid of a whole bunch of crafting books, and I wasn't going to make any more purchases, but then I went to the thrift store, as always, and I found this book. It's like brand new. It doesn't even like look used at all. The Big Book of Loom Knitting. I do have the whole set of the round looms, and I have one of the long looms, and I don't really have a lot of patterns for them, so I thought this would be a good thing to invest in. Plus it was like brand new and cheap. The cover price is $19.95 US, which means in Canada it would have been a lot more than that. And the thrift store charged, I think, $2.99 for it. So that was a pretty good deal. Besides this, the only other collection of loom patterns I have is this one that I bought a few years back, and I'm pretty sure I did show it in a video. This was in a clearance section of a local craft store for 99 cents. And I didn't have any loom patterns back then, so I had to buy this. And then I recently bought this. So I just thought this would be a good thing to have along with my looms. So if I ever find some time, I want to get a little more familiar with my looms. I don't know if I'm ever going to have time for that now, but I just wanted to buy this anyways, just to have for reference. This is a really good, there's a lot of really nice patterns in here, as you can see from the cover. That monkey hat is super cute. Mittens, I love this jacket. I don't even know how do you do that on a loom? I don't, wow. So that's really nice. So there's some cute kids hats in here too. So yeah, I just thought this would be a really good book to have. So there is that. I think that's all I have to share with you this week. I know I say this every time, but hopefully I will get more done so I can post videos more often. Sorry, I haven't been commenting on people's videos lately. I haven't really been in much of a YouTube mood. I actually haven't been watching videos for the last couple of weeks, but I'm going to try to get back into it while I crochet. And yeah, so hopefully I will post videos more often. I know I say that every time, but I really want to get more crochet done and post more videos. So we'll see how that goes. And happy fall now. It is now fall. Thank goodness. The very extremely hot weather is now gone. It's still kind of warm, but most days it's getting cooler now. So, and that's the kind of weather I like, jeans and sweatshirt weather. So hope everybody's been having a good fall, and hope everybody's having a good week so far, and happy crafting.